Hey, what's up everybody? Afflicted Gamer here and welcome back to Vigor. So as per usual, I will be giving a recap of the dev stream that took place today over on twitch.tv/Vigor the Game, hosted by our lovely community manager Pirate, and Vlad was there as well. I'm not going to try to pronounce your last name so I don't butcher it. So if you want to get to know a little bit more about them, they always give a little introduction on themselves and what they do. By all means, go ahead and watch it. Now, other than that, I want to quickly preface this video with what's going on with what you're watching. I was teaching a new kid how to play Vigor. This was his first encounter ever. Actually, second, sorry. I met a friend while playing Rust, and his son showed interest in Vigor, so I told him I'd be more than happy to teach him the game as best I could. So yeah, that's what this was. Sadly, his audio wasn't included, so this was going to be a totally separate video. But anyways, regardless, I still thought it was cool, and thought I would go ahead and post it. So now, for those of you that just want to get to know all of the juicy info, let's dive in. Legacy Seasons was the main talking point, and we have a lot of good news revolving around that. Currently, Legacy Seasons were due to drop sometime in July, but instead we are getting Legacy Seasons on June 30th, which also means 8.1 is also dropping on June 30th. The first Legacy Season will be Preppers, that's the one with the hazmat suits, and on top of that, people were asking questions, if I own the cosmetics, what's going to happen with that current slot on the Legacy Season? It will be replaced with a crate of the equal rarity of the item. So say it was a blue pair of gloves, you'll get a blue crate instead if you already own those gloves. Questions revolving, will the XP boosters, just like we have on the normal season pass, will they be on the Legacy Seasons pass as well? The answer to that is no. So you'll take your current Season 8, for example, right now, your current XP boost that you're currently getting, and that will be applied to your Legacy Season. There is going to be a new Stay Safe charity pack coming. That's pretty much it. Sorry with that one. We'll see what it is very, very soon. And on top of that, actually, so one more thing about Legacy Seasons. If you previously owned but not finished a Legacy Season, so for example, those of you on Xbox, you played Season 1, got to Tier 32, and then stopped. You'll pick up at Tier 32 and just continue on. The price for Legacy Seasons will be 330 crowns. So there you go. How long will Legacy Seasons last? Well, they plan to stay forever. So you should have quite a bit of time to complete them. They did touch on dupers. There was a lot of bouncing back and forth because, questions kept coming in regarding Legacy Seasons. So if I do bounce back a couple of times, my apologies, but this is just how I had everything jotted down. So dupers, something is being done. Of course, I'm not going to be able to give any details, but yeah, thankfully they are being taken care of. Pretty soon you will be able to know if you are in a lobby with either a partner like myself or even one of the devs in 1.8. You'll see what happens when the time comes. Let's see here. Also, Legacy Seasons will be released in chronological order. So, we'll start with Season 1, moving forward. Somebody else also asked about the underutilized weapons like knives. Will there be any changes to them in the near future at all? They are still kind of discussing what to do with them. I did say way back when in another dev stream recap, I think, like they weren't going to introduce any more new knives into the season passes because really nobody was using them because they're just too weak. So yeah, that's still, in the works. The leaderboards for PS4 will be fixed in 8.1, so you'll finally be able to see who's the best of the best. Armor plates and portable signal detectors. Now, the rarity for both of these are going to be increased to a gold rarity, and that means that the cost is also going to go up. More on these in a little bit. Eyewear and balaclavas. I know everybody wants this, myself included. That feature will be implemented in Season 9. Now, from there, let's see here. So I can't even read my own handwriting. Sometimes there was so much to jot down. Oh yeah, so they ran through a bunch of fixes that I actually covered in the last dev stream. They gave kind of a bit of a recap. I'm not going to rehash all of those again. If you want to know what those are, please just watch last week's stream. It'll make it a lot easier. There's going to be new shooting range challenges, which means there's going to be new weapons added to the shooting range. And somebody asked, why is there going to be, this is actually what I meant by bouncing back to portables and, the armor plates. Why will there be a cap on consumables, specifically them? The answer was that the game wasn't meant to be bring in 40 portables and hunt down every player in the game, be stacked up with 10 15 armor plates so that you are essentially the last Outlander standing. Things are supposed to be slow and tense, and things are supposed to be rare. We aren't supposed to have this abundance amount of consumables to just bring in and out of encounters as we please. So yeah, they had to do a little bit of a cutback, well, a big cutback on them to kind of stay within the vision that they had for the game. So from now on, you'll be able to bring in 2 armor plates, you'll be able to bring in a max of 2 mortars, and again, 2 portables. The other consumables in the game, you'll be able to bring in up to a maximum of 6. There is another double XP weekend coming. That will be sometime after 8.1 releases. There's actually going to be a prompt in-game because a lot of people who don't follow any of Vigor's social media or even YouTube videos that I provide or any of the other partners provide or anyone in the community, period. So for those of you that miss out on those, from now on, whenever you log into the game, when there's a double XP weekend, you'll see a prompt notifying you that, hey, double XP is live. Somebody also asked, do you need to buy the current season battle pass to be able to buy a legacy season battle pass? The answer to that is no. Will all legacy seasons become available? Yes. Well, actually, the question was kind of weird. Will all seasons, period, become legacy? So the answer was they plan to release them all. Kind of take that how you will. I think the person meant, will eventually season 8, where we are now, will this eventually become a legacy season? I mean, once we're down the road into, who knows, season 15, 16, or wherever the future takes us with Vigor, then I would say yes. All seasons will be legacy eventually. And lastly, there is a survey to fill out. Now, if they get 3,000 people to fill out the survey, or at least answer a lot of the questions on it, we will be getting a special customizable gift when 8.1 drops. You can find the link on their Facebook page, on their Twitter page, in the official Discord channel, any of their social media platforms. You will be able to find this link. So I implore you to please go ahead, fill it out, because I'm very curious. I did it, I filled it out, and I want to know what this new customizable item is going to be when 8.1 drops. So, but yeah, there you have it, guys. That is the recap for this week's dev stream. I do hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Kindly let me know what you think of the changes that are coming down in the comments section, whether you are happy about them, if you're not too happy about them, let me know all that good stuff. Other than that, consider subscribing for more Vigor content. Lastly, you could follow me over on Twitter at AfflictedGamer. Other than that, I'll see you guys very soon in the next video, or maybe even out here in the Outlands. Until then, take care, gamers, and I'll see you soon in the next one.